Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, residents of the Sith Temple and passers-by. Today we're going to be talking about the new post that came out from CG on Galactic Legends, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker and Sith Eternal Emperor. Now this sounds like pretty exciting stuff, so let's have a look and see what is in store for us. Holo Table Heroes by CG Crumb. SB Crumb. CG SB Crumb. Sith Eternal Emperor and Jedi Master Luke Skywalker will soon be joining the Holo Tables. Transform your roster with these Galactic Legends in their ultimate forms. Which path will you choose to lead your squad to victory? This is actually quite exciting because if you remember, originally they said with the first two Galactic Legends there would be more and they would always be coming out with a light side and a dark side, and here you are. I would say yes, it seems a little bit early for them to be releasing more Galactic Legends, since we're still trying to get used to the two that are already on board. But hey, it keeps the game interesting. Let's see what else they have to say. Both new units can be viewed in the journey guide prior to their release and will feature a similar power level as Galactic Legends Rey and Kylo. You see, I think this is really important because what this is telling us is they're moving into that whole rock, paper, scissors meta. I mean, we're already pretty much in that, but they're looking at expanding this going forward, and it looks like it's going to be solely dominated by Galactic Legends. This also makes me worry because if you don't have one of the 4 Galactic Legends, you may not be able to succeed in Squad Arena, unless if we're able to come out with some juicy counters, which already there are those juicy counters out there, such as Vader lead to take on Rey, such as a Darth Revan lead with Thrawn to take down Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, different variants of it. Let's see what else they say. The first group of requirements are available below and will be in the journey guide after this update this week. The requirements for both these characters will be released periodically like before, but within a shorter time frame, which means less suspense. It also means the whales and the krakens out there are able to get these characters most likely sooner as the requirements are unveiled. And the rest of the free-to-play and the dolphins are going to struggle a little bit more. So we will be announcing the next requirements roughly every 2 weeks, so keep an eye on the forums for Sith Eternal Emperor and Jedi Master Luke Skywalker news, and fulfill your destiny with 2 of the galaxy's most powerful icons. Exciting stuff. Double drops. This is going to help us to get prepared. So get prepared for Galactic Legends with a series of limited time double drops. Start the journey to unlock the upcoming Jedi Master Luke Skywalker and the Sith Eternal Emperor by earning extra character shards and resources. Collect twice the rewards for 24 hours in the following areas. Cantina battle nodes. Now I'm hoping that one of these farms are not going to be a Cantina farm because that will seriously damage us quite severely. I'm sure the majority of us are using, at least those who are in the end game, are using the Cantina nodes for farming those relic mats, which are super important for progressing our rosters. Elite battle nodes, September 5, light side battle nodes, September 12, mod battle nodes, September 19, and dark side battle nodes, September 26. So as I said, mod battle nodes and Cantina battle nodes, I'm hoping that those double drops are just there so that we can actually get more materials. Alright, obviously mod battle nodes, that will be the case. I just hope they're not going to put anybody in a Cantina farm because that will be horrible and that's really going to set our progress back. Okay, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Let's read about Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. He started as a humble farm boy dreaming of bigger things and went on to become one of the most renowned Jedi to ever live. Rising to the rank of Jedi Master, Luke's strong connection with the Force enabled him to overcome seemingly impossible challenges. Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, first group of requirements. Now bear in mind, this is only the first group of requirements. If you remember, from the last Galactic Legends that were released, there were 4 different groups. So this is only group 1. Which gives us a sneak peek into what the requirements are, but we really don't know what else is going to be asked of us. So, Mon Mothma, Relic 5, 3PO and Chewie, Relic 5. Okay, this is going to be painful for a lot of players out there because they're not even farmable yet. okay? But this also tells me that it's most likely that you'd be able to get Jedi Master Luke Skywalker first over, what is his name, Sith Eternal Emperor, because I can guarantee you now there will be farms required for Sith Eternal Emperor, which are characters that have not even yet been released, which means they will only become farmable later on down the line. So it's similar to what we experienced with Rey and Kylo. With Kylo, the requirements were already there. Sith Trooper and Hux, they were already farmable quite early on in the stage. Whereas with Rey, we needed Resistance Hero Finn and Resistance Hero Poe, along with a couple of other junk status characters, which most of us hadn't even farmed yet, so it just made that grind a lot more painful. But what I'm getting to is you were able to get a head start with Kylo if your First Order was in good shape, because those Sith Trooper and Hux were already farmable at that stage. So Obi-Wan Kenobi, Old Ben at Relic 5. Old Ben is already pretty useful when it comes to light side territory battles as well. Geonosis. Rey, Jedi Training, Relic 7. Anybody that has already gone for Galactic Legend Rey would already have her at Relic 7, so that eases things up a little bit. C-3PO, Relic 5. Pretty sure a lot of us already have C-3PO at Gear 13. Maybe not Relic 5, but it's not going to be too painful to get him there. The requirements don't seem to be too stringent, other than the hard side farming, presumably hard side farming, for Mon Mothma, 3PO, and Chewie. I think those are going to be the 2 pain points over here. But then again, we don't know what lies ahead in groups 2, 3, and 4. And most likely, if it's anything like the previous Galactic Legends, there are going to be ships required as well. And yeah, let's just see what lies ahead. Sith Eternal Emperor, surrounded by mystery. The dark side has its own share of powerful Force users capable of incredible feats. Perhaps none are more feared than the Sith Eternal Emperor, whose mastery of the Force gave him access to abilities that some consider to be unnatural. Through years of deception, after the Battle of Endor, the Stark Lord was secretly planning his return to power. Sith Eternal Emperor. Man, you know what? This just excites me so much, because this Sith Eternal Emperor, he's like the darkest of the dark. I mean, he died, he came back to life. He consumed all of that power and he let that hatred flow. Tried to take out his granddaughter as well, but that's a different story. Right. Sith Eternal Emperor, first group of requirements. Admiral Pierce. So that's a new character. We'll look at him shortly. Royal Guard, Relic 3. Darth Vader, Relic 7. A lot of us have already Relic Darth Vader because he's a pretty good Rey counter, Galactic Legend Rey counter. Emperor Palpatine, Relic 7. Okay, well, anybody that has already gone for Supreme Leader Kylo's already got him. So I suppose there's a little bit of balance. Kylo people have Palpatine, whereas Rey people have JTR. And then Director Krennic at Relic 4. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that, but of course, you know, you can't expect only to be gearing up good characters. Although with the previous Galactic Legends, I do think that people that went for Rey got the short end of the stick. Kylo, First Order, they're a lot more useful overall than the Resistance, and also he's OP when it comes to Sith Raid and Tank Raid as well. Note, Admiral Pierce will be released on an abbreviated schedule in order to be farmable for the release of Galactic Legends Sith Eternal Emperor. Admiral Pierce will be moved to shipments 3 weeks after release, and then moved to a farmable node 3 weeks after appearing in shipments. So if we're looking at a 6-week release plus another 6 weeks to farm him, you're probably looking at about a month and a half. I'm estimating 6 weeks based on 1-2 refreshes of hard nodes per day, assuming that he's going to be a hard node farm. For all you know, he's going to be a Cantina farm, and that's going to screw us all up. Anyway, I think that is pretty exciting. I'm excited. I personally have got Galactic Legend Rey. I'm leaning towards going for Emperor, Sith Eternal Emperor this time round, so that I have one light side, one dark side, just to balance the Force a little bit. I don't want to be stuck with too much light side. I feel that my roster's starting to lean towards that end. Although, you know what, it's probably not a bad thing going light side because of all the benefits that you get in Geonosis light side territory battles. and that is the harder of the two. So I do think a lot more focus is required over there, but then at the same time, hey, we could be getting a few more stars in dark side. Anyway, Admiral Pierce. This is going to be interesting. Admiral Pierce. Let's see. His dark side, he's a support character. He's a leader, Empire and Imperial Trooper. Highlights: it provides stacking buffs for Empire teams. Man, that is, in my view, that is going to be powerful. Inevitable failure helps turn a defeated ally into an asset, and strong synergy with Empire teams and Darth Vader. So, they suggest in terms of synergy, he fits in well with Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Again, Thrawn is such a fantastic player. He has been an excellent player from day one. He has been so useful in so many different metas, and his usefulness has not ceased to this day. He is the elite strategist, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a very, very long life ahead of him still. And then Shore Trooper. I think this is really exciting for the game. I'm excited to see what comes out. Not so excited that there's going to be another grind and we're most likely going to have to gear up some useless characters along the way, or that we perceive to be useless. But you know what? It's all part and parcel of what it is. Let's all enjoy the game and find ways to turn this to our advantage. That is what a true strategist does. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hit the like button down below if you did enjoy the video. Please do subscribe to be kept up to date with any future content, and I hope to see you again soon.